Okay, so guys, for this next video, we actually have something very special and like a big surprise. So one and only Twine Cheeks, one of the best of the world YouTubers, in my opinion, he actually volunteered to take some time out of his day to show us some of his one of ones that he has. So
Yeah.
let's jump right in and see what he has.
Alright, so I got this one. 77 spectral blade.
Okay, so now this is one of one, and the current crafters of this one of one Gunperk Spectral Blade, I believe, is Soapy. And then the other one is Flexi. Now, this is one of one because, as you can see, the headshot damage, this is actually a gun perk on a melee weapon, which is impossible. And now this is one of one by the rolls. So, like, I know there is some duped gun perk specs, but these rolls in this power level you'll never find. This is a custom one straight from the crafter. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's that one. And then these two are the same. These are sick.
Yep. So both power level 1, 2, 3. Now, these same crafter and everything, the headshot damage on it. And so the same crafters, it's Flexi and Soapy at the moment. They're all full Dura, all these. And now, a fun fact about these, it's not only the headshot damage, you could change all the perks to all gunshot, but he's only doing one perk at a time to save spots so that he could craft more of them. So those are pretty cool.
And then this 90 and two more. Or three more.
Yep. Now this one's actually, I believe this is the base rolls of the Spectral Blade. So the Spectral Blade, the gun perk spec actually has a really cool base rolls. It has no gray rolls, so that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mod in the same
And
way.
then this one.
Yep. Now this one's actually pretty unique rolls. I've never seen these rolls before on this one, on one of the gun perk specs. So this is pretty cool.
And then the last melee.
Okay. Now this one's the same rolls as the first one, just the first one was power level 77. These got to be the best randomized rolls on the gun perk specs that I've seen. Now it's modded in the same way as all these, so pretty much all these gun perk specs are all modded in the same way, same crafter, and all one of one. You'll never find another one. So they're unique weapons. And next we got 114 crossbow. Now the crafter of this one was actually Cobalt, and he recently sold the schematic, but he was the one who crafted this. This is modded by wrong power level, so as you can see, this is 114 Obsidian. 114 should be Sunbeam or Bright Core, but this is Obsidian. So this is a pretty cool weapon, and it's Rainbow Roll, personally my favorite rolls.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are some pretty cool one of ones. Thanks for showing your stuff. I really appreciate it. Everyone make sure you go check out his YouTube if you haven't already. He's almost at 2 mil. He makes amazing Save the World stuff.
Yeah.
And let's get on to the next video. Okay, so what's up guys? So for the next video we actually have someone that's pretty new to the com, but he came out with some insane weapons. So I'm not gonna spoil anything, so I can't wait to show you guys what he has. Okay, so let's get on to the first one. .2 out of 150. He got it from a Russian guy that knew the crafter, and there's only this one and the 106 one that are not duped, that are one of one. He crafted 5 130s, one 106, 3 77 ones, 151 one, and 226 ones. And then he gave them all out to friends, but then all his friends duped them, and the only ones that didn't get duped were the 106 and 51, because that's the friend that didn't betray him. And then, so the 106 is the only 106 bar jacko in the game, and then there are 2 varieties of the 51 one, but this is the only one of 151 one. And then, so this one's the one of one, and then the one that's duped sadly is the blue purple blue roll one. And then the guy who crafted it also said the water jacko schematic is gone. It got revoked by Epic. So this is an insane weapon. Now this is the 106 one. Only 106 water jacko in the game. This is an insane weapon. Same backstory, 5130, 1106, 377, 151, 226. Rest got duped except for 106.51. Warjack schematics gone. It's same weapons. It's a huge shout out to him for letting us show these in the vid. Now this is full dura for the Warjackos. Like, just, this is insane. Can't wait to show you guys the future weapons we have to show. Okay, and that's all. Let's get on to the next person. Okay, what's up, guys? So next up, we got Chungus back. He actually got some insane stuff, new stuff to show us. And now this part is actually gonna be a little, like, it's gonna be special because he has some like good stuff I know of that he's gonna show. So let's get right into it.
Alright. First up, I guess let's have a look at this sexy airgun assault rifle.
Yeah. Now this actually has a good backstory, so you guys are gonna want to hear this.
I bought the gun. That is the entire story. Fucking. This is a one of two. This one is shot once, and then the other one is full dura. The guy who owns the full dura one, I offered him copious amounts of money, and he said no, so it's not for sale. So basically, mine is the only one in the game.
Nice. Okay. Here you go.
Right.
Oh, I already dropped it back. Okay.
I
Yep.
think I
And
showed
didn't
this
you get
before,
that off like purified pizza or something, and then like?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I got it
you
off
did.
pizza. He was an ex-staff in pizza. He had it for like a year and a half, I think, before I got it. I paid embarrassing amounts of money for that. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. It's a nice weapon though.
Indeed it is. Next up, we have this weapon. It is a 1 of 1 by durability, but it's still extremely nice.
Okay. Now this is the 106 Fire Siegebreaker, the 8 perk one. Now, yeah, 7 perk. This is like, I don't know, like a 1 of 8 or something, and the other ones are like 1 of 1, 1 of 2 by Duras and stuff. So
Yeah.
the Duraglets, I don't believe the Duraglets got to these ones, but yeah, they're pretty cool.
That is there's 2 at this durability. They're the 2 highest ones in the game, and it's
Yeah.
a very nice weapon.
Uh-huh.
Next up, we have this. It's just a wrong power level, but it's actually pretty nice. It has a good backstory as well.
Yep. Okay, 119 Rat-a-tat. Now I believe this is the only energy one in the game.
The only energy one. Yep.
Yeah. So it's pretty
Like,
nice. It's
this is
OG.
actually a while ago. Yeah, it's pretty OG. It's like a year and a half old, I think.
Yeah.
It's nothing too special, but it is pretty nice. This is also a wrong power level, but it is very fucking nice. I don't think anyone's ever seen this before.
Now this 111 Grave, I believe this is also like a really OG wrong power level.
It is. One of 3.
Yeah. It was shot once. All OG weapons are usually shot, so it's pretty nice.
This one has been undercover for a while. I have owned this for a long time and no one's known about it. I have absolutely no clue who the other owners are, so I'm not going to say it's a trusted weapon, but I haven't seen the other 2 in over 2 years, so I'm going to say it's safe. I believe I've showed these before, but these are quite nice weapons.
Yeah. So I believe he showed these in part 1, the 66 Masamune and 47. Now all of these are wrong power level. These wrong power levels are worth a lot. Like, it's probably one of the best ones in the game in my opinion. It's level 25 4-star, then 4-star level 14. These were made a long time ago, and he's had them for a long time. He got them off Andy, I'm pretty sure. And he's like the 2nd owner or something, or 3rd owner or something.
I got the 47 off Andy, and I got the 66 off Diablo.
Nice.
And they both have no idea where they got them, which is kind of hilarious, but... I know the original owner had no idea they were rare. So there's 766, and there's only 147 that's known. But I've never seen another 66, so I'm just gonna say it's 1 of 1. Because
Yeah.
all right, this is arguably the rarest gun in the entire game.
70 Sea
Due to the
Cleaver.
way
Now
it's
you guys. Yeah, this is like over like power level. Green weapons cannot go this high, and it's not supercharged. No, not like it's. If it was supercharged, it would be understandable, but you can't even supercharge these weapons. Like, it's just insane. This is over power level. This has been in like Dan vids. This is one of the most known dev weapons and everything. Easily worth like hundreds. It's insane. Still folds her up. It's been passed around. It's just an insane weapon.
Actually. I've been looking for this for so long. The last owner had it for 2 years before he decided to give it to me. It was annoying.
Yep.
What else do we have? This is another wrong power level, but it's the nicest wrong power level in the entire game, I think.
Yeah, it's the only modded stab sword in the game, I believe. Is that right?
It is? Yes, it is. That's why I like it so much.
Okay. Now, this is actually hit once or twice. Because, again, it's OG. Most OG weapons are hit, but it's actually a pretty nice weapon, though. Considering it's the only one.
What else do we have? This is a relatively nice weapon.
Oh my god. I already know what this is. Yep. So, Fire Ginger, as you guys may have seen one in the past video that Sea-Dog showed. This may be higher Dura, though. So this is modded by Element and the last perk, I believe.
Yes.
So the last perk and then wrong elements, this should only be physical, it's fire. This is a dev weapon, it's a trusted only weapon, 1 of 10. So, like, it's just super known. That's like everyone's dream weapon. Just because how known it is.
Fun fact about this particular Ginger, actually, if I'm not mistaken, this is the one that I got off Sea-Dog. I think this is the one that you shot over here.
Yep. That's actually nice.
Indeed it is. Now, this one isn't as nice, but it's still a Fire Ginger. So,
Yep.
alright.
Okay,
Sent to the power level, this is not a 77. Yash, you didn't see anything.
Now this is a 77 Ginger. This one, like, it's a super trusted gun. I'm gonna drop this back quick just so that
Fair enough.
he doesn't get in trouble. So that's like a super trusted weapon, and like, it's just that one's super known. I wouldn't even be able to hold. I wouldn't even be close to be able to own that thing. So that's just an insane weapon.
Let's look at it this way. All the owners of that are some of the most trusted people in the game of the 77.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm in charge of the 130 Ginger, so I'm allowed to drop it to someone like you that I trust. But with the 77s, I'm not allowed to drop it to anyone. I'm not allowed to drop it to the other owners. It is very strict. So what I just did is slightly against the rules, but like whatever.
Yes, you guys didn't see that, okay?
Yeah, no one's seen that. It was actually photoshopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Well, thanks for showing your stuff. That's awesome. Really nice stuff. Those are like some nice dev weapons and stuff. Let's go on to the next person. Okay, so next up in the video, we got Cobalt. Show some stuff. He actually got a lot of new stuff since last time, so let's see what he's got.
Yep. So, oops. Wait, didn't mean to drop that.
He's going all in, dropping stuff.
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
basically, how they're rare. So wait, start with the spectral blade.
Okay, melee. So the special
Blade, basically, how it's rare. It's the element is supposed to be in the middle, and it's from the double element schematic. So that's how it's rare, and it's uncraftable.
Yeah,
So
so
next, go on the
pretty much what he's saying is the element on the top. It's misplaced, so element
Yeah.
you cannot have it on top.
So next, you can go on the obliterator.
Obliterator. Yep.
Yeah. So how it's modded, it's misplaced element as well. It's from the double element schematic. So that's how it's modded. The element is supposed to be in the middle. So now for the argon. You go on the argon?
Yep.
Yeah, so the argon, you may say that's just a legacy, but the argon is supposed to have an element on top, but this one doesn't. And you may just say it's just a legacy, but a legacy cannot have upgraded perks. On,
Yep.
On an argon, when you try to upgrade the perks, you have to add the element. So that's how it's modded. It's from the physical argon schematic.
Yep. And
So
fun
for the
fact, he's the
crossbow-
crafter of the physical argon.
Yes, sir. I'm the crafter as well. For the crossbow, same thing as the spectral blade. It's misplaced element from the double element schematic. Now go on the 18 sniper.
Yep.
Yeah, so that one's modded because it's as I said, the element is supposed to be on top, but it's not there, and it's upgraded perks, and it's from the bullet chain schematic.
Yep.
And the siege and the bear are misplaced elements. So the siege is from the double element siege schematic, and the bear is from the double element bear schematic. So that's how all of them are modded. So yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yes,
just a little
this is a
set
pretty nice set too.
Yep.
think it's called Peasant Rolls or something like that.
Nah, it's just the
No,
OK
that's
set.
Joshua's name.
Yeah.
So it's the OK set, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That's how.
Yeah, so thanks for showing yourself though. And I believe that Bullet Chain Sniper is one of two.
The sniper is one of one. All of them are one of one except for the bear. It's two of two.
Nice.
So I own all of them. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, thanks for showing your stuff, and let's get to the next person. Okay, next up showing us some stuff for today's video, we got Soapy.
Yup. Alright, so first off, I don't know. We'll start with these. You know, these 1 of 2 snows, other ones are owned by Dan.
Yep. So you guys, if you guys didn't know, Dan actually made a whole video on these snows. These are like everywhere. These are some of the very few actual rare ones. There's like ones that are like 1 of 6, 1 of 8, 1 of 5. There's some that are mass duped. There's some that are like 1 of 2. And there's only like a very few 1 of 1 ones. I believe the 127 is 1 of 2, and the 124 is also 1 of 2. So these are some of the more rare ones, considering there's like 1 of 5s. So those are a pretty nice weapon.
Alright, and then we'll show off. I own all the Purfires but one.
Yeah. Okay. So these are pretty much all the pure fire candy corns in the games. This is from the double element fire candy corn schematic, the fire physical, and these are the ones like the lowest power level.
The only one I'm missing are the purple one, and the gray rules. That's the rarest one because it's 3 of 3.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is like the first one's crafted, so like it's at such a low power level, only the first perk shows, so it's only fire. So that's why I call it pure fire. So the gray one's 3 of 3, lower Dura to higher Dura. And then there's the blue one, which is 1 of 1. This one's 1 of 1. And then the green one's 1 of 2. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah, they're all 101 but the gray rule.
Yeah.
And then... Okay, we show off that.
Okay, next up we got a spec.
In fact, we'll show all the specs.
Jesus. Yeah, so guys, as you know, so those of you who know Soapy, he has the biggest collection in Save the World, so it's a little surprise for not uploading for a while. So 142, these are Noah, which was in the last video, the crafter of the 11 perk specs. So these are some of the ones that he crafted that he did not show to us. So the 142 one, let me unequip that. So 142 one, 121. Now this one, it's like the one under power level 130, so you can't see the nature, but it's still over perks. And the 117, 106, and then this 106 is actually from the fire schematic, because you can tell by the two.
And it's 1 of a kind. It's the only obsidian one in the game.
Yeah, so you can tell by the 2 bottom perks, they're blue. That's how you tell they're obsidian. So those are some insane weapons.
Okay, so we'll start with this. It's the max perk legacy war.
Yep. Okay, so this is a 144. This is from the Water Dragon's Roar schematic, which we talked all about last video when Noah was here. He was the crafter, so we talked all about how it goes from no element upgradable legacy to water element legacy. So it's a pretty cool weapon.
And it's also nice. And then this is the downcrafted one. There'll only ever be 2 downcrafted in the game. 101.
Yep. So this one's obviously one of the more rare ones. Now this one, you can't even tell if it's the water element or no element, because the water element wouldn't show yet, no matter what it is.
And alright, and then this may just look like a wrong power level, but that's like, it was one of the first 101s.
Yep.
Like 3 years old.
Yes, this is an actual good wrong power level that no one will remake, I guarantee you, or I hope. It's actually one of the really good ones. He got it off Galaxy, which they searched forever
Yeah,
for it.
yeah. Galaxy and Arcane searched everywhere for it back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay. And then these are some of my. I love these things because Mizzers and Racel made them
Yep.
with Yash.
Now, there was a big backstory behind the schematic that made these. So these may look like regular weapons, but these are only weapons in the
Modded
game that
like
are like
four
this.
ways.
Yeah, so four-way
They're both
modded.
modded.
This one you can technically say is 5 ways, the double element one, but we'll say
No,
4
because
ways.
there's four ways because one of them's misplaced, the single element, and then the other ones are double instead, so they're modded four ways.
Yeah. So this one has double element, which is modded, plus its wrong power level, plus all the perks are wrong, plus it has a wrong last perk. This one has the wrong perks, plus the wrong last perk, plus wrong power level, and then the element is misplaced. The element should always be on the top of the Hydra. So these are insane. He owns almost all of them. He's missing 2 double element ones. There was 3 of each crafted, and they're worth like 300 each. They're insane.
Yeah.
So that's like $1,200 in weapons right there.
Yup.
Okay, thanks for showing your stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll see someone else in the next video, hopefully, and see ya.